10 days later, after Han and Yu were living in Taehyung and Jungkook's flat, it was normal day. Taehyung was doing some important office work in his room with Jungkook while Han and Yu were in living room watching TV. When Han got called, so she says, "You watch TV, she will just come." On the other side, Jungkook was boring of work. He told Taehyung to wrap up soon as it was almost done. As he came out of his room, when he says Yu was sitting alone in living hall and watching some typical romantic drama type movie. Basically, you was looking down at your hand bracelet and lost in your world. You didn't look sad, but confusion can be seen in your face. He knew that you must be trying to stress yourself. He thought to distract you so that you feel relaxed. He came and sit beside you with a quite happy look. Jungkook, hey you, with smile. You, hi, looked at him and blinked. Jungkook, so what are you watching? Let's see. Oh, it is too boring. Wait, I will find something better to watch. He extended his hand to remote. When you gave him an eye look, you hit his hand. Jungkook, cool lady, why are you getting violent suddenly? Playfully. You, me and Han are watching this with a glint of anger. You didn't stammer usually these days, at least not around the. Sometimes your cute anger and irritated laugh was bringing slow changes in you. A confidence was slowly developing inside you. Jungkook, oh really? But you are not watching this, so I can watch my favorite program. And took the remote to change the channel. He switched to some comedy movie that was going on, but then you hold the remote and change it to another channel. Jungkook looked at you and thought to play along, hiding his smile. He again took the remote and changes to bother. You again took and changed the channel. It kept on going and Jungkook was enjoying it while you was getting irritated. After a few more times, Jungkook switched the sport channel and gave you play small smile and enjoying the popcorn from below. You again changed the channel and tried to snatch the ball from him, glaring at him, but Jungkook moved his hand back and started running. You also get up to chase him. Jungkook, take it if you want. Smiling there, you got up from couch and start chasing him. Taehyung, what's going on here? You are coming there as he was continuously getting voice of different channel, like someone was continuously changing and volume was also high, and other was someone trying here there. He came outside only to see Jungkook was running with popcorn bowl and you was running behind him. Then only you threw water at him that was in jug on the table. Jungkook suddenly slipped and fall on the floor, resulting whole popcorn fall on himself. Jungkook, Mama, answered in pain. Taeyang, what is this, Jungkook? Why are you taking her again? Jungkook, shut up, yaar. Don't give me lecture. I was just trying to cheer her mood. Now don't give me that look and help me first making faces. Taeyang shook his head and came towards him to help, but as he extended his hand, Jungkook pulled his hand and due to what Taeyang also resulting both of them fallen on the floor. Taeyang, what the hell, Jungkook, being irritated while Jungkook gave him winning smirk. You was watching all this. You bite your loyal lip as you was smiling to see this. Han, what have come there but stopped as soon as she saw the condition. Han, what is going on? Confusing me. Young nothing, Han, just the stupid. He was saying, glaring at Jungkook and tried to stand, but he slipped due to slippery floor when suddenly they heard a sweet laugh. Young looked and only to see you was laughing wholeheartedly. You was holding your stomach while laughing loudly. He was surprised and happy to see this. For a moment he was lost in you, forgetting everything else. Han and Jungkook was also looking at you with smile. You looked so happy, your eyes started being watery with laughing. Han came to you hurriedly and hugged you happily. Like it has been ages to see you like this. Silently she sent a thankful prayer to God for this. Jungkook and Taeyang looked at them as you were still lost in your world. They smiled at them. Jungkook cleared his throat, bringing Taeyang's attention to him. He flipped his collar and smirked, giving, see, it's because of me. Taeyang gave a thankful note to him. Time skips. Next day, Taeyang took you to nearby church. Han wanted to accompany them, but she has some work related to use report while Jungkook went to handle project meeting. Taeyang has already gave him all files with everything prepared. It church. You was looking around. There was a peaceful silence. You was holding Taeyang's hand and he looked at you with smile as they walked. You was wearing a beautiful white and blue combination simple frock. Your hair was left open. He felt himself being lost in you yet again. Looked at him, giving confused look. He shook his head. Nothing. They stood there to pray. Taeyang removed his hold from your hand, slowly giving you a and smile. Taeyang, let's pray you. Just wish what you want, what your heart feels. You nodded at him. Then Taeyang folded his hand and closed his eyes. You looked at him silently for a moment. He looked so calm. Then you also fold your hands to pray. You close your eyes when you get flashes. Flashback, you. Taeyang, what are you doing? Why are you looking at me, raising your eyebrows? Taeyang, I have you, the most beautiful girl, and I am so thankful to God. I don't need anything else. God will be always happy with me if I will keep you happy always with smile. You blushed, but you gave him fake glare. You. So now that I am in your life, you should say thank you to God with a little attitude. Look, Taeyang, as you say, my queen. He nodded, bowing his head, and looked at friend. He closed his eyes with a smile and folded his hand to pray. You also prayed, smiling, closing your eyes, but the next moment you felt him hugging you from back and folding his hands with yours. You smiled and was about to open your eyes, but you heard him. Taeyang, we should say thank you to God together that we got each other in whisper and closed eyes. You smiled but didn't say anything and they prayed. Flashback in. Present, you squeezed your eyes. Yet those flashes were disturbing you. Suddenly, you was trying to see the faces and you could barely see yourself, but the guy was still faded. Taehyung opened his eyes and sees you breathing unsteady and squeezed your eyes like trying to remember it again. Taehyung, you called you, but you didn't hear him. You clenched your hand tightly and shivered to yourself. Then you suddenly relaxed a bit when you felt someone hugging you from back and holding your hands with his, just the way your mind was getting images. Taehyung, I am with you, and thank you for coming in my life. You heard him. You get calm, you breathe turn normal. He closed his eyes and wishes something for which he fears. He knew it is too hard, but still he wants that even after bearing any punishment. A couple of minutes later, he made you turn around with his one hand still holding yours. He looked at your face. You was calm with closed eyes, but your eyebrows still frowned like something was still disturbing you a bit. He lifted his hand to your face and moved his hands away from your face and kissed your forehead. Then Taehyung kissed your eyes. You, Taehyung, he heard you whispering his name. Taehyung, yes, you, I am with you, holding your face gently with his hand. You opened your eyes slowly and then looked around confusedly. Taehyung, what happened? Taehyung was here, right? I felt him. Taehyung felt a bit sad, but you were slowly recognizing him. It is better than giving you stress. Taehyung, yes, he was, and you will meet him soon. With smile. You, really innocently looking at him. Taehyung, I promise, assuring you, he didn't left right with hopeful eyes. Taehyung, remember what Han used to say that he is always with you, and even if he did, he is going to come back soon, caressing your face. I am happy with big smile and immediately hugged him. Taehyung encircled his arms around you and also hugged you back. His smile faded. Taehyung, man, you won't be able to accept your Taehyung once you find yourself. I know that squeezed his eyes, hugging you close to his heart protectively with love, care, and fear. Their eyes were closed while Taehyung was lost in the moment. A pleasant smile was playing on your lips. You, I want to say something, whispered Taehyung. You, I will feel very good when I am with you, more than Han and Jungkook. Like Taehyung is near me. Your voice is like him, but I never able to see his face. I just open my eyes to see you. Why does this happen? Confusingly with closed eyes. Taehyung, he is in your heart, you. That is enough. Don't think much. Ruffling your hair slowly with a sad smile. You, okay, whispered and smiled, resting your head on his chest. On other side flat, Han was going through used reports when you got from hospital and walking to and fro in living hall, lost in her world. Han, wow, her report was quite good compared to a previous one, to herself happily. She turned pages and kept walking when suddenly she bumped with someone and paper slipped from her hand and fallen on the floor. She stumbled and was about to fall, but she was held by him. Before that, she clenched his collar in her fist in fear when she opened her eyes and got freezed to find him. She felt her heart skip a bit looking into his eyes yet again, engrossed in their world. They have beautiful dialogue. Jungkook had just entered the flat after office work and he was going towards his room straight when he dashed with her and immediately held her before she fell. He was looking into her eyes and the memory of their first meeting freshened up in their mind. A couple of minutes later, Jungkook realized what is happening. He immediately broke the dialogue and looked away. Han also averted her eyes as Jungkook made her stand properly. Jungkook and Han, sorry, both said at the same time. They looked at each other, but Han immediately looked down and sat to gather papers. Jungkook sees her and he also knelt down and also helped her and gave it to her. Han, thank you, before walking from there hurriedly. Jungkook looked at her retreating figure as she walked to her room. He took a deep sigh and went to his room. After getting changed in track pant and t-shirt, he came out of room and went to kitchen to make himself coffee, marveling to himself about hectic day. Kitchen, Jungkook, God, I so want to end this damn project. I am badly needing my dear coffee. He entered inside talking to himself, but he stopped as soon as he found Han was standing near a drawer taking out something. She looked at him, but he looked away and walked out. He went to the living hall and switched on TV and started shuffling with channels, but his mind was lost in some other world. Flashback. Jungkook, Dad, I just finished my study and you are giving me this responsibility. Seriously, CEO said to his father. Jungkook, father, come on son, I trust you and I'm sure you will do it. You are joining from tomorrow. Anyway, Mr. Prakash has resigned, so we have to hire new one and for that I trust my son. Jungkook, okay, Dad, has to say with smile and hugged him. The next day he reached office. He was checking his mail and his phone and entered his cabin when suddenly he dashed with someone. Girl, oh no. He heard a girl's voice and looked up. Then only the girl looked at him and gave him an eye look. Girl, oh hello mister, don't you have eyes? My all papers fell down, pouting, looking at the papers scattered on the ground. Jungkook, I am so sorry miss, I didn't see you and but she interrupted. Girl, that's what I am saying. You don't have eyes, all papers mixed up. Now what will I do? I had separated them to take sign and submit, but you wasted all my effort. By the way, who are you? How can you enter inside anyone's cabin just like that? She yelled at him. Jungkook, miss, please calm down. I am sorry for your paper sign. This is my cabin. Tries to stay calmly, but she was least bothered to hear him. Girl, oh really? Do you think I am full? Sure, why not? This is your cabin. Wait, why only this cabin itself? I am thinking, why are you not saying this whole company is yours? Are you any thief? Wait, you came here to steal contract papers or any important documents? You wait, I will call security. He was continuously blabbering. Jungkook, excuse me, miss, please listen to me. Again, try to say, girl, listen what, huh? You thief. Firstly, you entered inside anyone's cabin just like that. And now trying to justify who let you enter the company first. You don't seem to be thief. You look quite good and class is also okay. Still, I know your kind of name very well, don't you? A little bit shame to do you such wrong things. Jungkook, but miss, please listen. Again did another failed attempt which was unheard by her and she rushed out. Girl, security, security, she yelled out, walking out of cabin, dragging him with her without giving him any chance to speak. Jungkook, wait, miss, he was trying to stop her but shouting. Outside, girl, security was keep shouting for security. Suddenly, security and few more employees gathered around. Security, what happened, ma'am? Is there any problem? Girl, this guy was in the CEO's cabin. I am sure he is here to steal important contract papers. Take him and throw him out. Angrily glaring at him while other employees look at her with wide open eyes. Everyone, good morning, Jungkook sir. Everyone wished him. He nodded at them while no, she looked confused. Employee, Han, sir is new CEO of the company. Mr. Prakash has resigned. You must know it, right? Han, Mama looked at him while he looked at her with smile and raised his eyebrows. Han, oh, actually, I'm really sorry, sir. Actually, I'm an intern from next 6 months and I just joined yesterday, so I never see you around. So sorry, sir. I'm really sorry, sir. Started saying nervous. Girl, Han, don't you know how to behave with your senior? You are an intern. You should. A girl started to scold her. Jungkook, it's okay, Myra. She is new and she is just learning. Anyway, Miss Han, right? She nodded. Han succeeded nervously. He nodded at her. Jungkook, it is not my company, but yeah, it's my father's company, and I don't think it will be appropriate to steal papers from the same company for which I am working. And I am really sorry about the papers, but that's okay. I will see to it and sign them with smile. Han, I am really so sorry, sir. Apologized nervously yet again and with almost crying face. Jungkook, it's okay, Miss Han, but I must say you are quite interesting. See you around. We checked and went from there with a smile. Others also left from their work while she was still standing there. Jungkook turned around to look at her only to find her private to herself and hit her forehead. Then she bit her tongue. Jungkook smiled and took out his phone and took her pic without letting her know. Present, Han Jungkook, he had her and felt her hand on his shoulder. That made him come out of his thoughts. She took her hand and from his shoulder as he see it and looked at it. Your coffee, I made it for myself, so got one cup for you also. If you want to have it, said with difficulty. I'm unsure if you will drink it or not. She placed the coffee mug on the table and was about to walk immediately to go inside her room, but she freezed to hear him. Jungkook just couldn't take it anymore. He was disturbed with his thoughts, and with each passing second, it getting unbearable. Whether it is pain of heart or those past moments that haunt him always. Jungkook, why would you do that, Han? She heard him and her heart skipped a bit. She didn't turn around, but she was freezed at her place. He sees her standing a couple of meters away from him. Han tried to calm her nerves and just thought to ignore and go from there. It may turn into another clash. She took a couple of steps towards room, avoiding him, but Jungkook was just pissed off. He stood up and marched towards her. He dragged her to himself, holding her hand such that she fell on him and one hand on his chest while her coffee mug shattered on the floor. Jungkook, why did you do that to us, Han? What was wrong? Looking straight in her eyes with pain in his eyes, she gulped but thought to maintain her look as usual. Han, you still have audacity to ask me this. Jungkook chuckled at him sacrifically. Saying this, she tried to jerk and go away, but her hold her firmly. Jungkook, you aren't going anywhere till you answer me. You kept hunting me for 4 years. That why would you do that to me? Everything was good between us. I loved you and I felt you. Then why did all these moments mean nothing to you? And it was all just act to care to love. Why did you betray me with anger?